Okay, wait, Adopt Me, what did you do? Because it looks like almost the whole Adopt Me community is losing it right now over something in the admin abuse event. And you probably have seen this happening. So let me tell you, this one might have actually broken some hearts. So picture this. You rush your kid out of gymnastics class, hop into Adopt Me, and boom, the admins are just handing out, everybody gets a mega shadow dragon. There were also ride fly potions on them. We're talking the dream pet, the it pet, the rarest of the rare. And your kid's literally screaming, naming it, flying it around, living their best lives, and then poof, it's gone when they log off. So yeah, you might have seen this tweet that was posted about the poor mom on Twitter that was heated. She said that both of her daughters got their dream pets and then they vanished when they logged out. Like, can you imagine? You name your pet, you're in love with your pet, and you tuck it into bed, and then boom, the admins snap it out of existence. And honestly, I do get it because these kids weren't just playing, they were obsessed and invested. Like, they love their animals so much they don't even trade them. I don't even trade my pets. I'm like a pet hoarder. And then Adopt Me said, surprise, it's all for fun. Like, okay, I kind of seen that it was gonna happen. And it wasn't just one family that had an issue with this. It looks like Reddit is full of people saying stuff like, kids everywhere are crying right now. Dangling the hardest to get pet in front of kids and taking it away, not cool. My little sister is sobbing because hers disappeared. So yeah, it's not just a little in-game trolling, that's emotional damage. Now, to be fair, a lot of players were actually pretty hyped about the event and they loved it. They were out here grinding those 3 times the bucks and aging their pets like pros. They said that the chaos was actually really fun and they kind of got a lot of screenshots. So I do see both sides, but maybe, just maybe the developers could have said, hey, the dragon's temporary. Don't name it Fluffy or get attached because the communication non-existent. The heartbreak maximum. Okay, so here's the thing. Adopt Me developers did not do this, of course, out of evil intent, and I was kind of excited for it in the game. I have never seen that many shadow dragons in one server. It was epic. But they can't just hand out rare pets like candy or the entire economy crashes. So by the way it played out, it kind of felt a little tone deaf, like they kind of forgot that half their player base are kids that are under 12 and they don't read or even really understand the disclaimers. So now the community is a little bit split about the admin abuse event and kind of hoping this doesn't happen again in the future with temporary pets. One half of the community is like, relax, it's just a game. The other half is like, my child is in tears and named her dragon Princess Sparkle. And now she's gone forever. So honestly, both sides definitely have a point. So maybe next time Adopt Me could give everyone like a mini reward, like a badge, a toy, or even like a tiny dragon plush to keep the event with smiles and not tears, because let's be real, the chaos is definitely fun, but not when it leaves kids on the other side of the screen crying. So what do you think? Was it harmless fun or total admin fail? But even though it was complete chaos, some of the chaos was actually really fun. You had Adopt Me players that were completely divided, like it was a Roblox civil war. You had one player saying, this was the funnest event ever. I rode a mega shadow dragon and I felt like a complete billionaire for 10 minutes. And of course you did have the other side that were Adopt Me literally gaslit my child with a fake pet. And someone said, I quote, they should have called the admin emotional damage event, and honestly it's not completely wrong. But of course, on the other side, you had a lot of players defending the developers, like, calm down, it was all for fun. You guys are too sensitive. Meanwhile, the parents in the comments were saying things like, you tell my crying 8-year-old that. It's like half the fandom is vibing and the other half is organizing a support group for traumatized kids and missing dragons. And honestly, this is kind of what I love about the Adopt Me community. I feel like no other game can cause this much emotional damage and have us all back online in 24 hours like nothing happened. So everyone is like, this was awful, so when is the next update? You actually can't even make this up. But let's be real, these reactions prove something for sure. People and players definitely care. Like if a temporary pet causes this much emotion, that means you have built a community that really loves what you made. And the only problem, you can't dangle dream pets in front of kids and then yank them away like a Roblox prank show. But yeah, the fandom is loud, it's dramatic, some of them are crying, some of them are laughing, but honestly, I'm living for it because I had a lot of fun. You need to let me know if you did play this event. Was you super excited? You knew that it was only temporary and you were living your best life? Or was you having heart palpitations and you were getting ready to say goodbye? Or was you completely surprised and it was just yanked from your inventory? Because honestly, whether you loved the chaos or you hated it, this event was peak Roblox energy. I say that with a capital P because this was actually one of the biggest Adopt Me updates in like years. I think the last biggest one was the Dino live event. So it does look like players are just really hyped about all of these admin abuse events. Like imagine explaining this to somebody who doesn't play. Yeah, my kid's dragon got deleted by the admins for fun. They would think that you're in some kind of pixel soap opera. And I love soap operas actually. But okay, let's play the what if game, alright? So what if Adopt Me had let everybody keep their mega shadow dragon? Keep in mind this is the hardest pet and most expensive pet to get in Adopt Me. Originally, this sold for 1,000 Robux during one of the Halloween events, so there's not that many of them. There is, but not compared to some of the newer pets. Day one, everyone is living their best lives. The servers are full of sparkly dragons. Everybody's flying them through the skies. People are flexing in the nursery. Screenshots are everywhere. Then you have day two. The economy completely collapses. Harder than my patience in the Adopt Me obbies. So shadow dragons are worth a sandwich, maybe a dog. Trading servers, chaos. Somebody's yelling trading 10 megas for a banana stroller. It would have been a beautiful disaster energy. But yeah, I totally get why they couldn't let people keep it. Could you imagine? Just everywhere you go, it's like the next golden retriever. So they do have to protect the value of the pets, but they also kind of forgot that they were giving these out to actual children who bonded with their digital dragons. Just like give something, maybe a plushie, even a badge for attending the event, or even a badge that you can put on the pets that you do own. A little I survived admin abuse 2025 trophy. That way when the pet disappears, they've still got proof that they were a part of the chaos. Imagine a badge with the I survived 2025 shadow dragon stealing. Because if you think about it, it wouldn't break the economy, but it would save a lot of kids from heartbreak. Even a small thank you gift would have turned this whole thing from drama into a wholesome memory. So yeah, next time the developers want to go wild with admin powers, do it. Like spawn 20 dragons, fly around, drop donuts from the sky, because I feel like everybody loves the chaos. But just don't forget to toss us a souvenir on your way out. So yeah, whether you are crying over your missing dragon or laughing about the chaos, the admin abuse event was officially legendary. And I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of already scared and excited for what they're going to do this Saturday. So what do you guys think? Would you rather keep the chaos temporary or risk the whole trading economy for a free mega shadow dragon forever? Drop all of your thoughts in the comments if you were there. What did you think about the chaos? Let me know, and I'll see you next time.